In this episode, we're talking about having gratitude for the gains.
The sun is shining, the birds are chirping, the bacon is sizzling. Welcome to the Daily Swole.
Welcome everyone to episode 325 of the Daily Mother Swole, the most muscular podcast in the realm, because when I flex, you flex, we all flex our biceps. Everest and K2 flexing on you. 325 is going to be lit like a tit, yoked like it ain't no joke. We're going to get absolutely yoked. Yoked from our heads to our feet, cause Papa Swole goes balls deep. The finale. The finale of the games, the knowledge nukes are ready to fly. Welcome to Monday, Motivation Monday, Manic Monday, Mass Monday, Mass, or Monday Mass session. And there's been a lot of posts. There's been a lot of posts around the interwebs on this topic. I've been getting a lot of messages, so we're going to address it head on as a start to the week. So thank you so much for joining me live here on Facebook every day at 12 noon Eastern Time. Thank you for watching on YouTube and listening to the podcast on SoundCloud and iTunes. This episode, gratitude for your gains. A bunch of people have been messaging me, and I've been seeing posts in my premium group and just around on Snapchat, on Instagram, getting DMs on this issue that people are falling out. And I want you to remember, and we're going to harken back to one of the, a similar topic that we've discussed before, but you remember when we talked about New Year's resolutions, right? We talked about New Year's resolutions. We talked about this time of year being the time to fall off. Don't think you're past that hump. You're never past that hump. You're never to the point where you're in the safe zone. Once you start training, everything in your life, once you start with fitness, once you start with exercise, understand that everything in your life now comes into your life trying to derail you. I want everyone to share this broadcast, hit the thumbs. Remember, you have to keep hitting the like button so I know you're fucking alive. I'm not just talking to myself, looking at that sexy beard in the mirror. Make sure that you share the broadcast. Let me know that you're out there and that you hear me loud and clear. Once you start this journey, everything all of a sudden becomes a joust trying to knock you off the horse. Everything becomes a joust trying to knock you off the horse, trying to knock you off the gain pony, the swole pony, the swoney. They're trying to knock you off the swoney. You don't want that. You're not going to let that happen. But once you start this journey, everything comes into it trying to knock you off. Everything is an obstacle. Because if it's not fitness related or if it's not helping you towards that goal, it's automatically an obstacle. That's how it works. That's what an obstacle is. It's something in your path of getting what you want. The hard part about training, the hard part about fitness is that there are so many different components. There's the sleep, there's the eating, there's the training, there's the psychology, there's all those different avenues that need to be aligned to get you the end result. All those things need to be, all those things need to be on point. And there are so many things that can go wrong on all those fronts. So how are you looking at it? What kind of lens, what kind of filter are you looking through all your shit? Because you are going to have stuff that comes in the way. There are a lot of negative people in the world, and there are always going to be negative people. There are always going to be things that are trying to get in your way. So the only thing you can control is how you look at it, is how you view your goals, is how you view your day. Because one day is going to lead to the next, one day is going to add to the next, and they're going to, compile and create your life. So how are you looking at the daily? How are you looking at everything that you do on a Monday, on a Tuesday? Today's Monday. Today's not a miserable day. You might be going to work, but you should be grateful that you're alive. You should be grateful that your blood is flowing through your veins. You should be grateful that you have a body capable of physical exercise. You need to be appreciative. You need to be appreciative of all these things because they could easily be taken away from you. And a lot of people don't have them. A lot of people don't have the opportunity to be physical. They're paralyzed. A lot of people don't have the ability to control their muscles. They might have some kind of neural disease. There are a lot of people in this world that do not have your opportunity. And there's always going to be shit. And there was a great post on Gary Vee's page, if you follow him, and, a lot of people say this all the time. It's like people are focused on themselves. everyone's got their own shit. You need to focus on your shit because no one cares about your shit. And I've said that in different words the same way, that no one cares about your personal issues. Not that there's not love in this world, but I mean, I guess that could be said that that's far and few between in many cases, but everyone's focused on what they have to do. So there's no use in complaining. There's no use in trying to find someone to lean on, to depend on, because everyone's dealing with their own stuff. And I guess this makes it a little bit easier to grasp and to swallow when you think about the fact that everyone is struggling. Everyone has things to overcome. So it's almost like, misery wants company. And it's not that you want other people to have issues too, but just the fact that you are not alone. I think that's the big thing. That you're not alone in this journey. You're not alone in this fight. But a lot of you feel alone. A lot of you feel alone. A lot of you feel like you have nowhere to turn to. A lot of you feel that you are alone in this battle, because it is a battle. You're constantly, working to push away the outside things that are trying to pull you off your game. And that's why I created Swolenormous Premium. That's why I have my exclusive private community of people that can come together and never be alone and always bounce these ideas off. And there's a lot of support that came through, for one member in particular. And I'm going live. We have our accountability meeting today because it's Monday. So we're going to be having that meeting at 1 p.m. But there is a great camaraderie where everyone swarms. For example, I mean, this happens in real life too, but if you don't have that inner circle, this is why I'm mentioning premium, because this is what happened just recently, like today, yesterday. Something happens, someone has a problem, but no one knows what your struggle is. No one knows what your issue or your problem or your challenge is unless you speak, unless you voice it. And you might not be able to tell your parents. You might not be able to tell your husband, your spouse. You might not be able to tell your brother and sister. You might not even be able to tell your best friend. You might not really have that. You might not have anyone in you have a real strong relationship with. You might not have, how you have different friends. You have certain friends for certain things. You have like something happens, you might have a few close friends, but if a specific type of thing happens, you go to one person, you go to a different person. There are people in this world that have your struggle, that have your same experiences, that know what you're going through. And that's what I wanted to create that's what a community is. That's what a community is. That's what a team is. That's what a support system is. And a lot of you don't have that support system. That's why people fall off. That's why people fall off. Because they don't have that support system. You can't do that. You can't go through this life on your own. That's why we're born in families. That's where we're born in community. That's where we're born around other humans. That's why human beings, gather in cities and populated areas, because humans like to be around other humans. Because we need each other to survive. We need each other. It's very hard to do it by yourself. Very few humans, live and survive well on their own. Camaraderie and being close and human connection is one of the main, is one of the foundations of life. So the challenge is to create that system, is to create that camaraderie. This is where my joy with premium comes into play. And this is not a pitch for premium. This is it just popped into my head because this topic relates exactly to what that is. It's a community. It's an online community. If those of you that don't know what premium is, I'm offering a 7-day free trial. The link is in the description of this post, 7-day free trial. And we do regular live broadcasts like today at 1 p.m., accountability meeting. These are all designed to create that community for people that are all around the world. You bring everyone to one place. You don't have to be physically holding hands singing fucking kumbaya. It is to create that glue, that adhesion. And when you bring people in the same place, you bring people from all over to the same locale, to the same place where they can make the same point of contact. You create something special, and the ability for everyone to get collectively exponentially more out of their journey. When you share your struggles with other people that have similar struggles, when you get results and you get answers and feedback from people that have this, that know what you're going through, and the appreciation for what you have now, where you've come, and the patience to understand that it's going to take ever more to keep on going. And that's really what I want to encourage, is that the gratitude and the love you have for yourself and the appreciation that you have for your life and for your, and just for you, for your family, for your place in this world. And I just noticed, Carrie says it's always at 12. No, premium, the accountability meeting today is at 1 p.m. Eastern. But here the Daily Swole is at 12 noon Eastern time every day. But this is just something that came up. It's like it's Monday motivation. You need something more. We're not talking about biceps today. We're talking about all the things that are going to help you get the biceps that you want, get the best biceps for you. This is not foofy talk. This is the stuff that you need. This is the stuff that you need to be reminded of by someone else who knows. I know. Trust me. I'm a human being too. I know I'm up here talking and, being positive all the time, but I'm human too. And I have my moments where I get either discouraged or down, or I get frustrated. It happens. But what happens after that is also more important, that you get back up, or that you flush it out before it becomes something bigger, before it overtakes your life. And that's what I want to get across, that you're going to have those ups and downs. It's important how you react to when you notice, and you can see and you sense like, oh, I know that feeling. I know what that is. That's something I got to push away. You have to be able to recognize it. You have to be able to recognize it when it starts. So I encourage all of you to sign up and try the 7-day free trial of Swolenormous Premium. We do live broadcasts a few times a week, nutrition Q&As, open Q&As. We have a great community that gives support 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. It's all the time. Yeah, and absolutely, Carrie, it's a no judgment zone for sure. But it's only for people that are really serious about seeing change. It's only for people that are really serious about getting results. So if you're just kind of casual, you're not really interested in making a difference and being a part of something, then it's not for you. But for a lot of you, this is something that there's no risk to try. So it's an amazing place. So live workouts, live workout demonstrations, yoga flows, yoga form breakdowns. There's a lot of additional content in Premium that's exclusive to Premium. And there's also other content that is focused on Premium, and it's used in Premium in a different way. So you might see a video somewhere else and think, oh, that's also in Premium. But there's a whole discussion behind it. And it's in a place where there's a lot more value that spreads from that, because you're in a tight-knit community where direct access to myself and the experts in Swolenormous Premium all collide. So it's just the behind-the-scenes family community that makes all of this rotate, that makes all of this go round and round and round. So for all the Premium members that are watching right now, reps, thank you so much for the support. Thanks for being here every day. Thanks for really taking your shit seriously and listening to Papa Swolio drop some knowledge nukes today for episode 325. If you're not a member of Premium, click the link in the description of this post. Jump on that. Trust me, you will love it. 7-day free trial. Get on it now. Everyone that's in Premium, I'll see you at 1 p.m. Eastern time for the weekly accountability meeting. Peace out, everyone. Enjoy the rest of your Monday. Remember, every day at 12 noon Eastern time here, SoundCloud and iTunes for the podcast, and all my amazing other videos on YouTube. Check it all out. I'll see everyone in a little bit in Premium. If you're not a member, you have about 25, about half an hour right now to sign up and get in the group before I go live in Premium. Peace out, everyone. See you tomorrow for episode 326.